Hi guys, oh my god, I am so happy to be back on YouTube. I was gonna say excited, but both. Okay, I'm both of them. I'm so happy and excited to be back on mother YouTube. Okay, I'm so sorry that I've been gone, girl. Just a lot has been going on. I know a lot has been going on for everybody, so everybody should be able to understand why I've been gone. You know what I'm saying? But this video is going to be all about mother tucking waist training, because I know in my faja video I mentioned waist training for like 5.2 seconds, and I wanted to get more in depth with it because I feel like waist training is just like, I don't want to say in style because that sounds weird, but like a lot of girls waist train, and a lot of girls want to get into waist training and they don't know where to start, or they have like super basic questions that they're maybe like afraid to answer, or that a lot of YouTube videos like this one don't answer. They just answer like the basic ones that everybody asks. But I want to answer the simplest questions all the way up into the hardest questions about waist training. So we're gonna get into it right now. So the waist trainer that I use, and I mention it in my faja video, is this Ann Sherry waist trainer. Let me unbuckle it, and it is this one here, and I do use the vest one. Okay, so how I got into waist training. I've been waist training since I was 16 years old. I don't know if that's like a good thing or a bad thing, but when I was 16 I got my first waist trainer. I didn't mean to get into waist training. It was actually gifted to me. I don't know if that was a read, but somebody gifted me a waist trainer, and it was an Ann Sherry waist trainer, and I put it on and it changed my life. I've been waist training ever since. It's now 9 years later and I'm still waist training with Ann Sherry waist trainers. So you know what's funny, I would have still had that waist trainer till today, but I gave it to my sister. No lie, my sister today has that waist trainer that I wore when I was 16, and it is in perfect condition. Like I said in my last video, these waist trainers are like indestructible. Literally, my sister still has that waist trainer. So yeah, I got into it like that. It changed my life. When I was 16, I was petite. I was like 110, maybe 115 pounds soaking wet. And when I started, you would think, why does she need a waist train? Well, I didn't have shape. I was always like an athlete, so I had like a square shape. Not saying all athletes have a square shape, but I had that square shape that a lot of athletes have. I didn't have the curves. So when I started waist training, I started seeing those curves coming in, and girl, I got addicted, obviously, because I'm still waist training. So that's how I got into it. I've gotten my sister into it. My mom is now waist training. I mean, I just love it. I've seen results. Now, some of the basic questions I feel like I'm gonna skip over because I feel like a lot of people ask them, but some of the more in-depth questions I want to get into, like, does it shift your organs? I've heard nothing shifts your organs more than pregnancy. I've never been pregnant, I don't know, but that's just a fact. So if you have had kids, that is more gonna shift you around than this. This doesn't, like, that's just a crazy myth that people made up to try to scare people so they won't be snatched. But okay, I'm in a waist training group, and if anything, they said that these waist trainers actually help women get pregnant. Not like fertility wise, but it makes them look so damn hot that, like, literally a lot of girls in my waist training group, they'll say, I've been waist training for 6 months or a year and I'm pregnant. Like, so many girls have said that to me, like, because they just get so snatched. So that is booted. Another thing is, will it help you lose weight? And I'm just talking from personal experience. Yes, it personally helped me lose weight. Of course, I dieted and exercised and all that good stuff, but I also waist trained. Okay, when I was 170, 180 pounds, I still was curvy. Why? Because I still consistently waist trained. And if you don't have to, but I would waist train while I ate, because it just compresses your stomach. And I mean, if it compresses your stomach, then obviously it's gonna make you not want to eat as much as if you were in loose sweatpants. You know what I mean? So for me, it makes you compress when you eat. It doesn't make you eat as much, and it makes you feel fuller faster. So I would say yes, it definitely helps you lose weight if you let it help you lose weight, if that makes sense. So yes. Let's see, what's another question? Could you wear it to sleep? You definitely could wear it to sleep if you are a seasoned waist trainer. I only recently started wearing it to sleep. I mean, I want to say maybe last year I started wearing it to sleep, and that was because I had that waist trainer for like 2 years and I was already so used to it I could sleep in it. But also that waist trainer wasn't that tight on me. This one I've only had for, I want to say 2 months. So this one is still new, smaller size. And this one I cannot sleep in, not yet, because I'm not, you know what I mean? It's just not that comfortable to me yet. I'm still putting in my 7-8 hours in it, but to sleep for 8 hours straight in it, I can't do it. Like last night I tried to do it. I got up until I think like 2 a.m. and then I had to take it off, you know. As soon as you start feeling uncomfortable, take it off, okay? Don't force your body to adjust to it, because all you're gonna do is make yourself hate it, and you know, that's like not good. It's like the opposite. So once you start feeling uncomfortable, just take it off, and then tomorrow just season again. So and then day by day, it's gonna start, your waist trainer is gonna get seasoned, meaning it's gonna start adjusting to your body. It's gonna start feeling more comfortable, and then by the time you know, you'll be able to sleep in it. Like me, I give myself 3 months and I'll be able to sleep in it. But can I sleep in it tonight? Probably not. But I'm gonna wear it today, so that way by the time in a month or 2, I'll be able to sleep in it. Another question is, does it really work? Yes, it really works, guys. I don't have my measuring tape because I'm not at my home, but in my next video I'll just put in like a random clip of me measuring my waist. But trust me guys, I wouldn't lie about this. I don't promote waist trainers or like get paid. Like a lot of these videos I don't trust, because a lot of them promote and get paid to say these things. I obviously don't. So I'm gonna say my honest tea. But what I can say is that I've tried high-end waist trainers. I've spent the $150. They go all the way up to like the $200s. I've spent that just to go back to my $50 Ann Sherry. You can follow the hype and get what Kim Kardashian is wearing, and you can get what Khloe Kardashian is wearing, and that's awesome if you can afford it. But for me, I feel like if it's not broke, don't fix it. And this works the same, so I wouldn't see why I would feel the need to go and buy a $200 one when this one works exactly the same for a quarter of the price. But if you want to follow the hype and whatever, I mean, do you. But for my girls out there that think that maybe they should spend more to get the best, I mean, that's true. I'm not saying they're not good. They were great. But this just does the same thing. So that's where my thing is. Let's see, what's another question? How long does it take for you to go smaller? That all depends on you and how much you season, how much you wear your waist trainer. Me, I try to waist train every day. Keyword, try. Try to waist train every day, but I don't. Okay, I waist train maybe every other day, if not every other day, and I still see results because I wear my waist trainer. When I do wear my waist trainer, I wear my waist trainer for like 8 to 10 to 12 hours. So I still see results. If you wear your waist trainer an hour a day once a week and then you're gonna complain you don't see results, I mean, it's kind of like on you, sis. So it all depends on you and how much you want to waist train and how much you want to see results. So, but what I say is, if you, because even when you buy your waist trainer, it even tells you, like, it recommends for you to wear it 8 hours a day every day to see results. So it's literally telling you, like, if you don't waist train 8 hours every day, you're not gonna see results as quick as you should. Okay, so just don't knock the waist trainer and say you're not seeing results when, you know, you're just not waist training as much as you should be to see the results that you want to see. So, and even at that, like, let's say I haven't waist trained in a week or something and I'm going out, I will put this on because it like de-bloats you, if that makes sense. Like, it's like, let's say I haven't waist trained and today's Friday. and it's like 12 noon, and then my girlfriends are like, hey, tonight we're going out, hey, and I'm like, oh, let me put on my waist trainer. Like, it will snatch you, even if it's not permanent results, because obviously you just had it on for 5 or 6 hours, you know, it'll still snatch you enough to where you'll feel the difference. Like even if you just wear it for 5 or 6 hours and you take it off, you're gonna like feel like, oh my god, like my stomach feels flat, I don't feel bloated. Like you'll see it, you will. Like, even girls I follow like on YouTube who I follow this one girl who's a dancer, and she says when she's not working, she won't wear her waist trainer, but when she does go into work, she'll literally wear her waist trainer all day around the house. That way at night she'll be snatched. And that is so true. Like, if you wear your waist trainer like 5 or 6 hours, so that way in the nighttime you could be snatched if you're going out or whatever, you'll see the results, you'll feel snatched. But of course your stomach's gonna kind of go back to how it was, because it's not consistent, it's not being kept up with, if that makes sense. So so once you see yourself snatched, don't tell yourself, okay, I'm snatched now, I don't have to waist train. No, you have to keep up with the keep up, okay? So I will say that. For me, it took me a while to go down in sizes. My last waist trainer, it took me, I want to say, a year, if not a little less than a year, to go down a size, and that is a long time. Like, girls go down in waist trainers within 3 months, but it took me a year because as you know, I went through a big weight loss journey, and I had a whole lot of cheat days and a lot of off days and a lot of days where I didn't waist train. So it took me like a year to go down to a smaller size. Excuse me. So yeah, this one is like new. This one's only 2 months old. Okay. So this one's only 2 months old. So this one is barely, like, still practically new. So this one does have 3 hooks, 1, 2, 3, and I want to say they're like an inch apart, about that. So the great thing about this waist trainer, and I've seen waist trainers where there's only 1 set of hooks, which is great. If you have that waist trainer, awesome. But for me, I feel like this is like 3, I can't speak. This is like 3 waist trainers in one as far as sizing, because this one is like, I want to say like large, and then medium, and then small. Right now I am on the 2nd row already, and this one is new, guys, but I've been consistently waist training. Like, I've been on it. I probably won't waist train today, but I've been consistent with it. It's stuck to my jeans. So yeah, I'm already on the 2nd one, guys, and it's been 2 months. If you follow me on Snap or Instagram, I'm always posting myself in this, like, so much. And I've been saying I was gonna make a video on this for like 6 months already, and I haven't. But so yeah, if you follow me on Snap or Instagram, which you should, my Snapchat is Amelia Grrr, which is spelled AMELIAGRRR. My Instagram is Melia Guerra, so it's MELIA_GUERRA. So, and you will always see me in this, so I'm not just like pulling stuff out of the air. I'm always wearing this. Just last night I posted a video on my Snapchat in this, so I'm always wearing this. If I'm home, I'm waist training. I don't wear it out. That's another question. Can you wear your waist trainer out? You can, but you can tell you're wearing a waist trainer. And if you're fine with people knowing you waist train, and you know, you going out looking like that, then go for it. But for me, I don't want people to see me waist training. Like, I want to do that at home. So, but this one, you can definitely, I'm not gonna hide it from you, you can definitely see this under your clothing. Unless you're gonna wear like a big sweater or something, then yeah, you wouldn't be able to see it. But for me, I've never personally worn it out. I know a lot of girls in the group that I'm in wear it out. They'll just put a dress over it just so they could get that snatch look, and that's great. But for me, I just don't. But you definitely could. Let's see, what's another question? Which waist trainer would I recommend? And Sherry, duh. But another good waist trainer, if you're in the market for a different kind, is the Prima Donna waist trainer. If I wouldn't get an Anna Sherry waist trainer for whatever reason, I would get a Prima Donna waist trainer. I personally, like I know them, but I personally know that the Kardashians wear Prima Donna. I don't know them, but I follow them on Instagram, and they are always tagging Prima Donna waist trainers as the waist trainers that they wear. So, and their bodies are snatched. So if I wouldn't get Anna Sherry, I would definitely buy an Prima Donna waist trainer. But Prima Donna, like I said, I've never had a Prima Donna one, so I wouldn't know. But I mean, if the Kardashians wear it, then I would definitely buy that. If, like I said, for any reason, I wouldn't buy Anna Sherry. But like I said, Anna Sherry has been giving me my results, so I wouldn't personally at this time switch over. If you are gonna get a waist trainer, which I do recommend the one with the vest. This is the back of it. I recommend this one because, and I'm not calling anybody out, if anything, I'm calling myself out. The back and the sides, they really, how do I say it? They compress your back rows. If you have back rows, which if you're like 90% of women, you have a problem area, and some of us have it in the back. Before I had this one, I had the regular waist trainer where it was just here down, and that one was great. I wore that one for years, but I was seeing that it was giving me this bulge up here, you know, that fat bulge, and I was like, ew. So I went online and I saw this vest. This is my third vest, okay? So that's how you know I love it. But my first vest I got from there, I put it on and I turned around and my back was smooth, okay? So ever since then I said, bye-bye back rows. So now this is my third vest. Like I said, if you don't have back rows or you don't have a lot of like fat and whatever, then good for you. But for girls that do, this is gonna snatch that away, like literally. And a lot of girls in the group have those waist trainers that are just here down, and they look great from here down, but they have that roll here. And I'm not calling nobody out, but for me, telling y'all as my friends, like if you know you have that problem, I'm telling you as your homegirl, like you need the vest because it'll snatch that away. And I'm talking from experience. So I would recommend the vest. I also recommend a long torso waist trainers for my girls, of course with long torsos, but for my girls with problem areas like a fupa. In my last video, I was very open about my fupa. I have a fupa, which is like your fat upper private area. It's right here in the bottom. I just always have it, I don't know why, but my last waist trainer, it would go from here to like here, and it wouldn't cover that bottom area, and it would kind of like stick out, and I don't know, I was just like, no, I want that flat too. So I literally had to wear two waist trainers, one to put here and one to put here, because not only do I have a long torso, but I have a problem area there at the bottom that I wanted to flatten out. So I was literally wearing two waist trainers, no joke. If I have a picture, I'll try to put a picture somewhere in here, but if you follow me on Snap, you've seen it before. This is like 2 years ago. I was literally posting pictures wearing two waist trainers. That's embarrassing now thinking about it, but I was literally doing that. But this one, not only is it a vest, but it is a long torso. I think it's like 14 inches, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but it's long torso. It covers here all the way to my problem area. You know what? I'm just gonna try it on for y'all, okay? Hold on, because I just want to give y'all the full effect. I'm gonna try it on over my shirt, and my bra is showing. That's very classy now. Okay, so I'm getting up. Guys, I know like all opinions, personal. So let me raise this up so you can see. Okay, so I just wanted to put it on just so I can show you exactly what I was talking about. Oh my god, and I do not recommend putting this on right after eating Chick-fil-A. Okay, so this is it. So like I said, it's right under the bust, and it literally covers like all the way to your private bits. Like, it covers everything. Let me show you the back. Oh, this is my shirt or my tail, whatever. So you can see it's like everything is nice and put away. Everything is snatched. You are looking right. Okay. Guys, just for y'all, because I'm like, okay. So yes. So yeah, guys, I can't really think of anything. Just to go over the basic stuff. No, it's not dangerous. If anything, it's gonna make you look a lot hotter. It's not gonna make anything happen with your organs, and that's all just myths. And let me back you up because you're all up in my business. I'm looking snatched. And I don't even have it. I couldn't get it on this one because, like I said, I just ate Chick-fil-A waffle fries. But if I didn't, I would definitely be able to put it on this one for y'all. But either way, still looking snatched. If you're wondering what size I'm wearing a size 32, which is a small. The only sad thing about Ann Sherry waist trainers is that they only go up to a small. So after I close this one, meaning once I have it on the tightest one, I'm going to have to look for a new waist training brand, which will probably be, which will probably be Prima Donna. So if I do end up switching, I would definitely let y'all know. But for now, as you can see, I'm not even close to closing it yet. But hopefully in the next 5-6 months, it'll be closed, and then I will move on to a smaller one. But for now, I do wear a size small, 32-inch waist trainer, a latex vest. You could get it off the Ann Sherry website, or you could get it off Amazon.com. But make sure you get a real Ann Sherry and from Amazon, because I know there's a lot of fakes out there. You'll know it's the real Ann Sherry because it'll send you directly to their website. So, and this waist trainer did cost me, I think, $48. So it was less than $50. And like I said, these waist trainers last, if not forever, at least 2-3 years. Because so if you're thinking, oh, $50, girl, you're gonna have this waist trainer for years. Okay, so it's not like you have to go and buy one every 3-4 months, unless you're like really waist training consistently and you're just getting snatched. I mean, which is a great thing. But with most girls, you know, like me, it takes me a while. As you can see, I've had this one for 2 months and I'm still like, this one I feel is like comfortable for me. This one is a little bit of a challenge, but I'm trying to get it to go smaller. But yeah, if you're like me, then I'm probably gonna have this waist trainer for the next 6-7 months. So $50 for something you're gonna use for 6-7 months pays for itself. So yeah, guys, any other questions? Like I said, I'm always on Snap, I'm always on Instagram, so DM me. I'll be happy to message y'all back with whatever questions that I may have missed. But hopefully I went over everything with y'all, and I love you lots. And yeah, guys, like I said, any other questions that I may have missed, please feel free to message me if you haven't added me on Instagram, or leave it down in the comments and I'll just write you back. I write back everybody that comments on my videos if they have any questions. And yeah, guys, we'll see you soon.